Why lying for?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying. This is way too cold, you need a jacket. This place is way too cold, you need a jacket. Jacket, 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 jacket. This place is way too cold, you need a jacket. This is way too cold, you need a jacket.
Give me wife, give me children, give me this, give me that. Kill my enemy, kill my enemy, kill my enemy. Give me, kill my enemy, give me. Anyone that doesn't want me to succeed, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. Give me this, give me that. Kill my enemy, give me that. Give me this, give me die by fire, die by fire, die by fire, die by fire. Give me.
I am a money maker, hand to the edge, I'm a money maker. More one time, you're a money maker. If you're on this train, money maker. Hand to the air, money maker. More one time, money maker. On this train, money maker. You see us terminal. You see me, you see me. I ain't watching you, I ain't watching him. I got to dance and bubble and sing. Terminal 4 with a terminal 3. Terminal 4 with a power goes. When you come to my house, just respect my house. Don't touch my house. Don't put me out of the house. When you come to my house, just respect my house. Blood clot talk to them. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Hold on. Hold on. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. Play sleeper. Hold on. Play wiggy. Hold on. I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah. Can I please have your attention? I said, this is the captain's weekend, and I'm in the terminal 4. Can I please have your attention? Early. Oi. We got Andy Bill stepping up next. It's funny, they loud and clear. Ravens here, we're rising. We said it's nice in here. Hell yeah, we got the vibe in here. Oli. Oi. Right, I know it's 12 o'clock, so it's got to be somebody's birthday. Whose birthday is it next? Officially 12 o'clock. Hold tight, Jade. Right, big up yourself. Step forward.
Yo, come on. Y'all got Dana. Oh, go on. What you saying? What you telling me? Slap the like button, share the stream, all that. And all them things there. Yeah. They don't lie. Oh, I was about to say, God damn. You know, I was about to pull up at the shop, yeah? And it looked like it had been turned into a building site. I was like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But walk on though, we telling me. Yeah, man, come on, copying shopping, that's my logo. Hey, you mean? So walk on, man. Yeah, man. You see the GDL, them a ball and them a Allah. Yo. Jeez. Yeah, man. Hey, there's bare floods. Bare floods, cuz. It's looking floody out here. You hear me, cuz? Yo. Yeah, man, so you know what, yeah? I should have I need to quickly go and I need to get petrol. I need to get some parts. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed all the parts and that before I started the show, like. Oh man, that's loose. Loose ball, you are playing loose ball. Mad. Alright, I tell you what, yeah, let me shout out the people them in the place. Real fast. Did it. Come on. Aye. Old tie rubber dub OG, you know. Light number 1, no, upon the John, no. You hear me? I hear me. Jeez. Old tie way, man. Gotta let my pray, man. Danny with us in the build, Lizzle. Come on. Who else we got in there? We got Randy Bennett, light number 4, and Information Supreme, light number 5. Old tight wavy, more wavy than the ships in the Navy. Yeah. Play. Do you know what, bro? I can't share it though. You have to. I can only play screen records. Remember, I'm on the mobile, innit? So I have to screen record and then play and then play. Yeah, man. So shout out Tough Star, free up the Tuffy. Come on, free up easy. Right. The free out the G's inside, B. Oh, mate. Yeah. So, alright, I'll tell you what we can do, yeah? While I go and grab these parts, let me run a Gresham University lecture about conspiracy theories. I didn't record the whole thing still, yeah? So, let me start with that. You're on the run to Greenwich, yeah? Come on. Like, there's a W before the idol still. It's yeah. Outside they say Greenwich, yeah. Inside we say Greenwich. There ain't no W. Yeah. You know what? It was mad, yeah. I got a video to play about how the people them man like Simon Harrison, you know. Oh, go on, my Gigi. Come on. I hear me. Gigi. Up in this bitch. There. Come on. All right. Yo, so we saying we got 50-50 in the building, yeah? 7 likes, 14 watchers. Man. Come on, man. Slap the haters away, cuz. Yeah? Oh, mate. Yo. So, have you not been keeping up with the community page? Yeah, big up wavy. Line number 8. How you mean? We got more love than hate around here, so you see it. And he meant to. Yeah, that's cool, bro. You can do that, but I've got to flick out real soon. Oh, I knew that was in there, Mad. Hey, listen, I should send Taffy a picture still. Hey, Taffy, if I had your number, I would send you a picture right now, Oh, my days. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to get an ex WhatsApp number still so I can get all the people that I enjoy debating with on a WhatsApp thing. We can arrange debates and discussions and all them things there. Yeah? Come on. Hey, shout out EIE. Oh, go on. Sky on. Yeah, make sure you slap the like button, man. Yo, alright. Sorry, let me just quickly fill in this, yeah? Quickly fill this in. Baby girl. What's your name? Let me buy you a drink. Jeez. All right. Yeah, man. All right, we're gonna catch some jokes in a bit still, man. But let me do this. little piece of work that I need to do. And then, you know, yeah, big up man like Holt's Police, you know. Hey, well, you still got a spanner, yeah? Mad. Oh, my days. Hey. Hey. Yo, the spanner for long, you know. Yo. You should have hid. You should have hid, cuz, man. You know? You should have stayed hiding, cuz. Oh my God. Yeah, that's matter for long, you know. Man like Daddy Holtz Jones. I need to get out of the way, yeah? Alright. That's crazy. Hey. Yeah, big up Danny Jones though still, man. Big up yourself, cuz, man. You know? And he didn't abuse it still. I remember one time, yeah, I must have gave Bunga a spanner by mistake, cuz. Lord have mercy. I gave Bunga a spanner by mistake, yeah? Yeah? And he started slapping up the... Yo, he slapped everyone. He definitely hit Jupiter straight away. You know what's happening? I was like, raw. How come bad people keep getting hidden? Yeah, how come bad people keep getting hidden? Cuz when I looked, cuz I was like, raw, I got like 3 new moderators and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was brazy still, man. Alright, but so you ready, yeah, to learn a little bit about conspiracy theories? Yeah? You can learn a little bit about the conspiracy theories. Yeah? Hey. Alright, man. So big up Gresham University. Hey, listen, yeah. Right now, we should be taking advantage of these places that are giving out information like this for free, information that we need. You hear me, cuz? Mad, alright.
Nice.
Thank you. So it seems that conspiracy theories are everywhere now, especially in the online world. Many of the perpetrators of recent mass shootings, for example, have referenced the Great Replacement. That's the idea that the government are deliberately increasing immigration in order to undermine white Christian identity. And then there's QAnon, which is the speculation that there's a vast satanic cabal of pedophiles among the political and Hollywood elite, kidnapping children and extracting their blood. And many people, of course, believed during the COVID pandemic that it had been planned in advance to bring about population control, perhaps by microchips implanted in the vaccines. And of course, others are convinced that the World Economic Forum, their proposal for a great reset, is actually a plan to implement totalitarian control of the world's population through central bank digital currencies and digital IDs. And then, of course, there's the fact that a majority of Trump supporters in the US are convinced that the 2020 presidential election was rigged, leading some of them to storm the Capitol. They were, of course, also convinced in the election last week that it was going to be rigged right up to the moment, of course, that they won. Now, there's no denying that conspiracy theories are a very visible and troubling presence in many countries around the world today. And most commentators start from the assumption that the internet has created an unprecedented explosion in conspiracy theories and related forms of misinformation, disinformation, and fake news. The claim is that conspiracy theories threaten to undermine trust in impartial media, objective science, and even democracy itself. However, I think there are many mistaken assumptions at work in a lot of this popular discussion about conspiracy theories. And in this lecture, I'm going to look at 6 common misperceptions. Correcting these misperceptions matters, I think, because if we fail to understand how and why conspiracy theories appeal to so many people, then any efforts to combat them are also likely to fail. So in short, and here I'm in danger of sounding like a conspiracy theorist myself, I'm going to try and convince you that everything that you thought you knew about conspiracy theories is a lie. So before I begin, 2 quick clarifications. First of all, most of the examples I'm going to discuss are from the US. That's not because the US is somehow particularly prone to mass paranoia. In fact, far from it. Most Western countries, including the UK, have fairly high levels of belief in conspiracy theories. And in fact, many non-Western countries, authoritarian regimes in particular, have more consequential investments in conspiracy thinking. But the reason for focusing on the US is simply because I'm a professor of American studies, and that's the context that I know best. The second clarification is that my focus is on conspiracy theories, but actually a lot of the discussion today in the media and in politics is about misinformation and disinformation. So misinformation is the idea of misleading or false information that's circulated unwittingly, and disinformation is false or misleading information that is deliberately circulated for political or financial gain. Now, the reason for focusing on conspiracy theories is that most discussions or most examples of mis and disinformation are nearly always conspiracy theories of the kind of extravagant examples that I touched on just now. So, myth number 1. This is the golden age of conspiracy theories. The internet has caused an unprecedented explosion in the creation, circulation, and consumption of conspiracy thinking. So in January 2024, the World Economic Forum placed misinformation and disinformation at the top of its global risk index for the next couple of years. They suggested, in effect, that conspiracy theories are more of a risk to global business than, say, the threat of another pandemic or the expansion of the war in Ukraine, or indeed the crisis of global warming. Now, in their defense, the World Economic Forum would argue, I think, that each of these crises will be made much worse by the lies and conspiracy theories that surround them. And I think they would be right in that. But then again, a cynic, perhaps like me, might suggest that the reason the WEF thinks that conspiracy theories present such a problem is because the Great Reset, their much vaunted plan for a post-pandemic rethinking of global corporate capitalism, spectacularly misfired, as it's one of the main conspiracy theories circulating in the online world today. But the WEF is not alone in claiming that our current moment is the golden age of conspiracy theories. Many commentators are convinced that there's been an explosion in misinformation and disinformation and conspiracy theories in recent years, beginning, of course, with Brexit and Trump in 2016. And there's a lot of truth to that observation, but I think there are good reasons to take that claim with a pinch of salt. First of all, conspiracy theories have a long history. They can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome, and a recognizably modern form of conspiracy thinking really begins with the French Revolution, if not before. And in fact, before the middle of the 20th century, understanding historical events through the lens of a conspiracy theory was not only widespread, but was the mark of sophisticated political thinking. Once you get beyond those stirring opening paragraphs of the Declaration of Independence, we believe these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, blah, blah, blah. The rest of it, if you've ever read it, is a kind of long conspiracist rant against George III. And in fact, in the 18th and 19th century, many influential politicians in the US openly embraced conspiracy theories. And it was only in the middle of the 20th century that conspiracy theories came to be stigmatized as a suspect form of knowledge. And in fact, the very term conspiracy theory is a fairly recent coinage. It only made its way into the OED in the late 1990s. And so the idea, the very concept of a conspiracy theory as a mistaken and dangerous way of understanding the world was actually only first taken up by a number of American and European historians and psychologists and social scientists working in the 1950s and 1960s. They were trying to explain the rise of mass fascism and Stalinism and other political movements in the 1930s. And they were concerned about a return of those mass paranoid movements in the 1950s. They were thinking in the US about McCarthyism. And when the historian Richard Hofstadter was writing in the 1960s about the paranoid style, he was thinking about the presidential campaign of Barry Goldwater, who in many ways is the forerunner of Trump. So the term conspiracy theory from the outset was therefore always more than a neutral label. It was meant to be pejorative, designating a pathological and dangerous tendency in politics that needed to be contained. And I think there are a lot of problematic assumptions behind those definitions. And so one of the things we might conclude is that our current moment of conspiracy-infused right-wing populism is indeed an alarming threat to democratic institutions, but we've been there before. Now, that might be cold comfort, but I think it is quite instructive to think about the longer history of this problem. The second reason why we might take this observation with a pinch of salt is that current levels of belief in conspiracy theories are not necessarily any higher than they have been in previous historical moments. So during the pandemic, for example, as many as 30% of people believed that it had all been planned in advance. Or, for example, 70% of Republicans think that the 2020 election was rigged, that it was stolen. But 3/4 of Americans are still convinced that the Kennedy assassination was not the work of a lone gunman. Probably many of you in this room might agree with that. Now, various detailed studies have failed to find any evidence of a significant increase over time in levels of popular belief in conspiracy theories. At the same time, there are opinion polls that are showing that there's been a catastrophic drop in levels of trust in government and the media over the last 50 years. Now, in general, accurately measuring popular belief in conspiracy theories, it turns out it's not straightforward. But what makes the problem harder now than ever is that many respondents suspect that the polls themselves are part of a wider plot by experts and elites, people like me, to ridicule their group by showing their tendency for so-called irrational popular beliefs. This, I think, is creating a real problem with the nature of opinion polling. So, even if it turned out that there are more conspiracy theories in circulation, and if it turns out that reported levels of belief are indeed higher than in the past, I think we still need to consider the changes, not in belief, but in behavior, the connection with voting, with vaccination, or with violence. Recent forensic research in social media for the 2016 election in the US, for example, has found that exposure to election misinformation online didn't actually significantly change voting behavior. So people were exposed to a lot of misinformation, but it didn't change how they voted. Now, of course, with so many US elections so tight, there is an argument that suggests even a tiny shift in voting intention could sway the election. But it's not clear cut and obvious that it's conspiracy theories and misinformation that are the cause of those changes. But of course, there's clearly been an increase in the availability and the acceleration of conspiracy theories, especially in the online world. But it's still not clear, I think, that conspiracy theories are in fact more pervasive or indeed more persuasive than they have been in previous historical moments. What we can say, I think, is that they are more visible, and there is indeed more concern about them, some of which is justified, some of which I think is exaggerated. But the other thing we need to remember is that conspiracy theories are no longer stigmatized in the same way they were until quite recently. Politicians like Trump, of course, are only too willing to weaponize conspiracy theories to bolster support. And it's the circulation of lies, propaganda, and conspiracy theories in the online world that can create enormous harm. But lies, propaganda, and conspiracy theories have always been a problem. The internet didn't create this problem, but it certainly intensified it. Myth number 2. The recommendation algorithms of social media platforms are responsible for pushing people down the rabbit hole and making societies dangerously polarized. If social media companies can be forced to adjust their algorithms, we can fix the problem. Lots of recent studies have documented the role that social media algorithms have played in spreading conspiracy theories and stoking polarized violence. With their apocalyptic urgency and their scapegoating and their sensationalism, conspiracy theories indeed are providing a perfect vehicle for stoking moral outrage. And the claim is that it's the recommendation algorithms of social media that have hothoused that extremism and that polarization. And the argument that you're probably all familiar with by now is that moral outrage increases engagement, and increased engagement grows advertising revenue for the social media platforms. And investigative journalism and whistleblower reports have shown, for example, how Facebook, with its newsfeed, fueled ethnic violence in Myanmar in 2013 and in Sri Lanka in 2018. And other studies have focused on the role of social media algorithms in the proliferation of misogyny, racism, and extremist violence much closer to home. The claim is that the recommendation engines and the gamified engagement tools were designed, in theory, to bring people together, but in practice, they increasingly work to nudge people down the rabbit hole to ever more extreme content. And of course, I think there's clearly much truth to this claim, and researchers have found, for example, that if people watch an alternative health video on YouTube out of curiosity, and they follow the algorithm's suggestions for what to watch next, within a few videos, very soon, they're going to be fed anti-vax videos, and a few clicks after that, they're going to be deep down the rabbit hole with neo-Nazi propaganda. Now, in the wake of the Charleston church and other mass shootings around 2019, social media platforms responded to public criticism about the power of their algorithms. They tweaked the algorithms to stop promoting conspiracist and other extreme content in such an obvious fashion. And whilst in the most severe cases such as QAnon and COVID, they engaged in mass deplatforming, for the most part, what they did was demoting and demonetizing offending content, making it much less likely that it would be encountered by unwitting viewers. And of course, unfortunately, in the last year or so, with Musk's takeover of Twitter or Mark Zuckerberg's reversal of earlier content moderation policies, we've seen a resurgence of some of those more extreme forms of algorithmic promotion of online hate speech and conspiracy theories. However, what I want to emphasize is that it's not just the recommendation algorithms pushing people down the rabbit hole to conspiracy theories and extremism. So when researchers investigate how actual users come to particular extremist content today, they find that it's rarely via the platform's own search engine or its recommendation algorithms. Increasingly, the evidence suggests that people come to particular YouTube videos from links, for example, on a Telegram group that they already belong to. Or they now choose to join X precisely because Musk is peddling conspiracy nonsense. In effect, personal recommendations now seem to account for the pathways to extremist content far more, or at least as much as, the platform's search engines and recommendation algorithms. Or rather, it's the trusted influencers who are the relevant intermediary. So even when potentially harmful content is deplatformed or demoted, people still seek it out. And for the most part, it's still there. You can't find it by searching, which is kind of problematic for researchers like me, but it's still there. And often people find it easily because they've been given a link to it by a friend. Or it gets deplatformed to other kind of alt-tech platforms like BitChute or Rumble. Most of the stuff is still out there.
You were made to take secret routes to scenic spots. We were made to make lower flight prices less secret.
So many data studies of social media have shown that misinformation travels faster and further than accurate scientific information. However, it turns out that most people actually come across relatively little outright fabricated information in the terms of kind of fake news as it was first defined. One study found that, quote, fake news comprises only 0.15%, less than 1/10 of Americans' daily media diet. For the most part, people aren't that political. What they're consuming online or in their overall media diet of television, newspapers, and so on is entertainment gossip, sport, stuff from friends. We need to kind of really have this as a reality check when we're thinking about what we imagine to be the problem of fake news. However, it turns out that even if most people in their overall media diets encounter very little extreme and exaggerated fake news, it turns out that a small minority of people represent the vast majority of consumers and amplifiers of that kind of misinformation. And in most cases, those people are seeking it out precisely because it fits with their existing worldview. The idea that they already distrust the mainstream media and politicians on one side of the divide. So for the most part, then, online misinformation and conspiracy theories preach to the choir. People are not necessarily being pushed down the rabbit hole by the algorithm. Of course, there's much information out there that's indeed playing fast and loose with the truth, but that's not quite the same thing as pure fake news or crazy conspiracy theories. Instead, we need to think about what's driving the demand for conspiracy theories, rather than focusing solely on the supply pipeline or viewing online consumers of misinformation as brainwashed. In addition, I think there's been too much focus on the mechanisms of online amplification and not enough on the role that mainstream politicians and traditional media outlets and conspiracy grifters play in amplifying those speculations and misleading stories. Now, if it did turn out that recommendation algorithms are the key driver of conspiracy-fueled violence and partisan polarization, then the obvious solution, of course, would be to force the platforms to change their algorithms or to switch them off. And this position is appealing, and I am deeply attracted to it because it holds out the hope of a fairly comparatively quick fix to the problem. And I think that indeed it is necessary, and indeed it would help. And platforms indeed need to be held accountable for the social harms that they are causing. But we also need to stop assuming that this is likely to happen because the platforms don't want to fix the problem. Testimony from whistleblowers inside the platforms have shown that the platforms have long been aware of the problems of their recommendation algorithms, but they have been reluctant to do much about it. Because, of course, provoking ever greater waves of moral outrage is not merely an unfortunate side effect, but is actually hardwired into the platform's recommendation algorithms. So in short, amplifying conspiracy theories and other sensationalist content is a feature, not a bug, of their business model. Myth number 3. There's a clear psychological and demographic profile of a conspiracy theorist. They're wired differently to the rest of us. So in the last decade, there's been a great deal of fascinating empirical research by social psychologists and political scientists who believe that conspiracy theories are, kind of central to their world. And although, the usual picture of a conspiracy theorist is a loner and a loser, a white man feverishly tapping away on the keyboard in his parents' basement, the reality is actually much more complicated than that.
Pause. Yeah, man. The reality is it's Danny Roscoe, a mixed race student instead. Man, oh my diddy. Yo, I don't know how long. I don't know how long this brother was taking to get these parts, man. Talk about my lad. Yeah, man. You need to watch the whole lecture out here, innit? Yeah. Brazy. But, what else did I need to get? You know, I needed to get some parts from City Plumbing. I'm trying to think. What else did I need to get before I duck out? I think that's really was it. You know? Got some paste. Got washers. All right, boom, we're ready, man. So, yeah, man. So I did hear that. I did hear that Dame Edna's kind of vexed with me, man. Yo. Hey, Dame Edna's vexed, fam. Yeah, because. Yo, all right. Let's take a quick little diversion, though, man. You know? Let it play.
When it comes to raising children, what's your best parenting advice?
Neglect. Do you know, I have my children. Let me put it this way to you. I just feel I can confide in you. My daughter has a wife. My son has a husband. Does that tell you a little bit about what I have to put up with?
Mad. So the tips to look after the neglect, yeah? Alright, mad. Hey, mate. Don't take Dame Edna's tips though, cuz, you know? Yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah, tell your children this, innit? Jesus loves you, this I know. Oh, shit. Oh, mate. Jesus loves me, this I know. 'Cause the Bible tells me so. Little ones are in below. They are weak 'cause he is strong. Yes, my mom loves me. Hey. Oh, man. Come on. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells you so. Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah, man. Oh, mate. Yeah. So, all right, man. They shall know them by the seeds that they sow. Yeah? All right, let me run the next quick video real fast. You know what I mean? And then we're going to get back into the conspiracy side of the game. Yeah? Let it playeth.
I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are on the N-word and like the use of that in rap music, because obviously as a white person I've been brought up never to ever use that word, but a lot of the music I listen to says it 20 times in every song.
Yeah, for sure.
So I wanted to know what your thoughts are on that, and like whether you think it's a word that's become obsolete or whether you think that there are negative consequences on the fact that it's so widely used.
I do, I very much do. I used to be someone who used the word all the time, as some of you may or may not know. I came to a stage in my life where one of my elders said to me, "You're better than that." And I started reading a bit more. I started studying the history of the word. I started looking at the brutality that had been underpinned by this word. Let me be clear, I'm not against people using the word. I'm just against the stupid idea that it's now become a term of endearment. It hasn't. It has so much blood attached to it. For me, it means what it's always meant. It is a term of white supremacist genocide. It is a word that says African people are not human. It was a way of reducing people to subhuman status, which led to, as I've said to you, people being put in zoos or public lynchings in America, where someone could literally be barbecued in public and people thought it was perfectly acceptable to bring their child, give their child the day of school to come and watch a person be barbecued in public. Rail systems would operate special lynching day rail cards. After the lynching, there'd be postcards with the dead person on front of it. They'd send out as souvenirs. So this is the history behind that word. If we look at early hip-hop, when hip-hop was a bit more independent, when hip-hop was owned a bit more by the black community, we see that hip-hop was completely offensive to everyone. People would say cracker, they'd say honky, they'd say nigger. You'd have Ice Cube making inappropriate songs like Black Korea. You'd have songs, NWA songs that were about killing black people. Hip-hop was just completely like punk. It was just offensive to everyone. But someone decided somewhere it was no longer acceptable to say cracker and honky and those kind of words, but nigger was okay. And for me, when we look at who owns hip-hop, Mos Def made a song called Old White Men is running this rap shit. It's called The Rape's Over. It was on a beat, the same beat that Jay-Z made The Takeover on. And that song was taken off of his album without his label telling him, because he criticized white corporate ownership of hip-hop. He said some tall Israeli is running this rap shit, and that was taken to be anti-Semitic. Leo Cohen is tall and he's Israeli. It's a statement of fact. It wasn't anti-Semitic. He was like, that's who's in charge of rap. It's not black people. And so I think that the use of that word has become, to me, very gimmicky, has become a dangerous way of glossing over the reality of what it was to be black in America. And certainly for me, as someone whose mother's white, I don't understand the motivation for white people to want to use the word. When people are like, oh, but why can't I use it? I'm white. I'm like, first of all, why do you feel oppressed by that? I'm confused. And knowing the history, why do you want to call your black friend nigger? Let's just deal with that for a minute. Because my mum's white, and she's never had the desire to say, look at my little nigger son. So I'm confused why people want to use the word. Now, black people can figure out for ourselves whether or not we think it's intelligent to continue using the word, but why are young white kids like, I just want to? This comes back to your question a little bit, this perverse sort of, ooh, blackness is just a bit dangerous, and it's a bit sexy, and it's a bit violent, and, ooh, can I say nigger, can't I? It's a little bit of that, yeah? But I don't think a song called Honkies in Harlem would get on Radio 1. But Niggas in Paris will.
There? Yeah, man. Like you said, most parents of mixed race children don't want to call their children the N-words or go around having other people call them that or any of them other stuffs. Like, no, thank you. Yeah, we don't accept that. You hear me, cuz? But yeah, man. Strange, innit, man? This is what you gotta remember, yeah? Like I told you from time ago. Because your parents are away, don't mean everyone else's parents are. Because someone else's house is away, it don't mean that your house is gonna be the same way or their house is gonna be the same way, yeah? Trust me, daddy. Yeah, man, so before we get back into conspiracy, yeah? Conspiracy. Yeah, man. Let's look at something that's actually not a conspiracy, innit, man? Yeah, shout out Faye Flowers. How you mean?
I'm so furious. This is going to be a very different type of video than what I would usually post, but I just had to bring this to TikTok. I've been contemplating it all day. But the more the day goes, the more angry I get. So this is going to be a story time on how I've just found out that a top UK brand has stolen the identities of my brand, and they've created their own flower company. So back earlier this year, around August, I found that the founder of Donut Time was following my brand, and I was super excited about it, as you can see over here. To my friend, I thought maybe he just really liked my idea, and it's always nice, you know, as a new founder to see like successful founders following your journey. So I thought absolutely nothing of it, and he would always watch every story, so I thought he was just really interested in the brand. Until today, I saw that his brand Donut Time have now done a collaboration with a flower brand that looks really similar to mine, and I was kind of shocked by that, taken back a little bit. So I did some research and I looked into the brand to see that they've launched just 10 days ago, you guys, and they already have nearly 20,000 followers, which is really rare for a new company launching. So I did some more digging again, and I found that this lady over here is the founder of this flower business. And then I did some more digging, and I found that this is his girlfriend. So the founder of Donut Time, who has been following my business, Faye's Flowers, who, if you don't know us, we create newsprint style flowers, bouquets, different styles, different variations. And he's been following this, and all of a sudden his girlfriend now has a business that he is now marketing on his page to over 300,000 followers. This is not a coincidence. This is because he's been following my journey since August, and in November he's now decided to invest in his girlfriend's business, or should I say his business, because I later on went to investigate the trading name and the address. And the address is actually under the same address as Donut Time. So honestly, I am appalled by this. I'm so shocked. It's so unethical. Even the messaging that they use, just like we do over here.
There you go. That's that unethical code of conduct coming out again. You hear me? Yeah, that unethical code of conduct coming up again, cuz. How you mean? What you talking about? You telling me? Lord, shout out Kel, innit?
New here when we launch, because we still feel like we're a new business. They've also gone with, hi, we're new here. We always go on about how women deserve flowers. They put that into their messaging. Honestly, I'm so disappointed that a big brand, and I'm sure they're in the millions, would follow me to basically copy my business and put cash injection into it. This is why it's so hard. Honestly, it's so hard for like black and brown founders to actually make it, because you have situations like this where the people who already have the finances can just recreate your brand, put the money in it, and think it's nothing. And the audacity to still be following my brand and actually create this business, I'm in shock. Been following it to build this brand, and disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Guys, I'm so furious. This is
does not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh. Life does not. Oh my God.
Yes, it's your teeth out the man's business, man. I mean, the man teeth out her business, the flower company, you get me? Mad. Alright, listen, there's a massive flood, you know. Ah, damn. Yeah, bare water, you hear me? I water. My sound is the champion. It's a big night, is up on the jungle sound. Mad. So, yeah, man, like, obviously you can see there. You gotta be careful when you got a little business though, right? Because them sort of shits happen, like, someone with a bigger company might see yours little idea coming up. They got a bit more money to invest in it. Steal your idea and can bring it to market quicker, man. So, hopefully Faye Flowers gets a lot more support on the TikTok side of the game. Donut Time. Pagan move. Yeah, me, Pagan time about. Just because, just me. So, boom. So Dame Edna showed us his parenting skills. Yeah. Dame Edna affiliated, showed us his parenting skills. Just neglect the bastards. Yeah. Neglect them. And then Carla told us why he's mixed race, why his white mother doesn't ever want to call him the N-word. Definitely not endearing, is it? That won't be endearing. I mean, it's weird about it, yeah. We was on. I dropped a ghost paddle for a little bit, 10 minutes yesterday, yeah. And Danny Costco was in the chat, yeah. Asking Ghost for the evidence of Tommy being racist. You all right, bro? Ghost plays a video of him calling. Ghost plays a video of him calling a taxi driver a P word. My man types in the chat and says, "I don't think P word's racist, though." Brother. This is why you can't even have a debate or discussions with those sorts of people. It's like, brother, you're actually not even honest. You know it's racist. Yeah? And then, I'll tell you what, I should have screen recorded the video that he tried to at me in as his justification. Now what's mad, yeah? A couple times in there, yeah? In that video, it says, like I'm a racist. I hate N-words, yeah? Something about like a racist, the P dots on your head like a P word, yeah? I'm like, bro, is this your evidence to say that it's not racist? Are you alright, cuz? A couple of little drill rappers going mad is your evidence to say that this is why this is not racist. I'm like, brother, you really are a spastic. You're a real life spastic. Spasmo proper. Like, window licking and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, mad fam. It's dumb, cuz, like, what you see you're doing? So now, Danny Costco, are you going to be walking up and down the high street calling every Indian person you see a P word and every black person you see an N word? Do that. And then tell me it's not racist at the end of the week, innit? You idiot. That's why it's dumb with it, man. These arguments. What kind of arguments that? You literally debunked yourself with your own video, you nutcase. The brother actually said, like a racist. I hate N-words like a racist. Yeah. In the Pussy Club video. Man. It's how disingenuous these men are. But that's why they would put an idiot like fucking Danny Roscoe and them other fucking chiefs at the front trying to campaign for anyone to be able to say the N-word or the P word and all them shits there. Them man are gonna campaign for that, you know. Yeah. But they're gonna be barling if you say anything that's offensive to any fucking English person. It's about mutual respect. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up Mo still, man. Even them youths are getting mad still, cuz. Yeah. What happened to them youths, cuz? Yeah, you got like NF Den Tarragon with his ginger tea. Brother, listen, yeah. If you've seen Den Tarragon's teeth, yeah, you wouldn't speak about anyone else's teeth because, like, your teeth are the same color as your hair and they look like they're the size of matchsticks. Like they've been filed down. You know, before the people get the turkey teeth. You know the filed down teeth before you get the turkey teeth. My man's got them teeth there. Yeah, me, the Turks. The Turks. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, man. Us getting the original chemist. Then Tyrant teeth. Yeah, he's an idiot, bro, man. He's actually a proper spaz. Imagine, yeah, he's on the panel saying, there's already a arrest warrant for Keir Starmer, Keir Starmer, Sadiq Khan, Rishi Sunak, and some other dudes. But shut your mouth, bro. You idiot. You're a fool. That'll just stop your benefits payments, bro, and you ain't gonna do nothing. You dickhead. It's weird still. Imagine, I tried to teach these men as well. I'm like, bro, listen, you keep saying illegal immigrant. Like, two people that's uneducated about what the terms are of people, you can say that, innit? Once you know that illegal immigrant is not the correct term, and what makes you become an, because what they keep saying is unvetted illegal immigrants, yeah? For you to become an illegal immigrant means that you would have had a visa that was expired. Is anyone that has a visa that's expired an unvetted migrant? Huh? Is anyone that's had a visa that's expired an unvetted migrant? Fucking spaz. You don't even know what the asylum seekers, the steps that they have to go through to make their original checks. Saying they're unvetted, unchecked. But their biometrics get taken. Fingerprints. DNA swab. They have to go through an interview process. So, if they do have a passport, or they have got a claim that was rejected other places, or they have got any sort of any ID that can marry up with who they say they was, that'd be more beneficial to their claim. Bada road, as they say. You hear me? Oh, I need to jump in the petrol station in a sec still. Don't even make sense, man. Don't know the correct terminology. Yeah. And this sovereignty argument that everyone wants to keep making, yeah, sovereignty argument and sovereignty, yeah, like the question still stands and hasn't been answered or addressed, yeah. What sovereignty did you lose when you was part of the EU that you've got back now? control of, that was the cause of Brexit. So what sovereignty did you lose that you've been able to regain? How did it affect you? You chat shit, man. You man chat dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, these man chat dude, cuz. Brexit ain't been done. Brexit's been done. But outside of the European Union, there's no freedom of movement. Businesses in the UK now pay tariffs, or will be paying even more tariffs on top of the tariffs that they're now already paying to buy and sell stuff within the European Union. Was one of the heads at the table now get dictated to and outside of the benefits. It's stupid, bro. That don't even make sense, man. Like, there's no bigger trading block or better deals that you're gonna get from outside of the EU than inside the EU. Like, with who? I found a way to get an EU passport. Yeah, see? Bro, even the Brexit man, them are trying to escape, cuz. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mercy. Alright, so why I'm back in...
That shows that there are few differences in terms of gender, race, or indeed political ideology when it comes to conspiracy thinking. The only demographic factor that
You think you're smart, yeah? You're a fucking spaz. Let me show us how smart you are then, innit?
does stand out
Calling someone a P-word's not racist. You fucking spastic. Shut up, man.
is levels of education, and of course then relatedly socioeconomic status. The less educated people are, the more likely they are to believe in conspiracy theories.
As it shows. Huh? As it actually shows. The less educated you are, the more likely you are to believe in conspiracy theories. Like, who chats the most shits online every day about mad conspiracy theorists? Huh? You spazzes, bro. Brother. You had the chance, like, school was free, bro. You had the chance to do your fucking homework too. Revise and read. You even had a chance to reset. I remember, like I said, I didn't revise for none of my shits, yeah? Yeah. But I done a remix. I went back. Yeah? Yeah? How you mean? Yeah? And slapped up the A to C's. So I know what time it is out here, cuz. Yeah. So I could have went university, all that, if I actually wanted to. Nah, I wanted to start getting bread, cuz. So I started doing work, innit? Yeah? So, call the blacks racist who use it then. Simple. You're about equity. What's equity? Equity means money, you idiot. Conspiracies are facts. COVID, geoengineering, BLM, all facts. What's the facts? All right. You.
A little from the
There
valley.
you guys.
Oh, look who it is. Look who
Hey,
it
what's
is.
going on, man? There you are.
I was going to say, scientific method is one of the biggest conspiracist fucking suckers out there. You know what I mean? Amongst us all, like.
Oh, really? I was just about to say the same
He
thing.
thinks the fucking earth is flat, bro. He's mad as fuck.
Is someone speaking? I hear some mad noises.
Yeah. We're waiting for
Yeah,
you to
equity is
speak.
more to do with money. You're talking about equality, you spastic, brother. You said equity, bro. You're an idiot, bro. Hey, Danny fucking Roscoe is officially on the blue bus right now, cause he mad
What
licking windows.
equity is the value you have left over when you've paid off a certain amount of a loan or something that you've used to buy something with, isn't it? Equity is the value.
Yeah, and he said,
yeah.
listen. All right. Wait. Listen to this. Listen to the sentence. Yeah. Call the blacks racist who use it. Then simple. You're about equity.
You're about equity. Right? Are you a finance broker with Ellie? Is that your latest flex? Man's doing mortgages out.
And
here,
then
bro.
wait. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Ha ha ha. You're talking about education. You say equity is money, and man's laughing.
Oh, I wouldn't have that, Danny. I wouldn't have that, bro. I wouldn't have that.
All right, I'll go get petrol. Yeah, I'm back in a sec.
All right.
Oh, scientific method, you little fucking hater. What's going on? What's happening?
You right, bro?
You fucking little hater. You like to call men dull. You like to call men dull, you do, and like you were dumb as fuck.
I like to call people dumb, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only if they are, or if they've given me reason to call them
It's not
dumb.
nice though, is it?
Well, I mean, it depends how you look at it, innit? It's being honest.
Well, I look at it on the sense of you were dumb as fuck, so you shouldn't be calling anybody dumb.
Why am I dumb as fuck?
Because you are now. You think the earth is flat, bruv.
I don't think the earth is flat. That's something
Yeah, you do.
pretty certain about. No, I'm pretty
Yeah.
certain. No, I'm pretty certain the earth is round, you joke. Like, that's
And the chem clouds,
that's the main
man.
thing I've got against you.
And the chem clouds, I heard it, but
You what? Listen, your accent is terrible, man. I don't know how to understand you.
you understand
Can't you learn
me.
English properly?
You understand me.
Can't you
Come
learn
on,
English?
you've got a better IQ than me. You can understand me.
Yeah, but your accent is difficult, bro.
My
Like,
accent
you
is
people
what?
should stop. Why don't you develop your own language and speak that? Why are you using our
What's your
people's language?
accent? What's your accent?
My accent is an Indian accent, yeah.
Yeah, no, but damn, golly gosh.
Didn't take much to get your racism out, did it?
Oh, shut up. Didn't take you long to mention the R word.
What R word?
Fucking
What R word? Oh,
hell.
no, I haven't said that.
Reindeer.
I haven't said that yet. I haven't said that to anyone.
Hey, have you been a good boy this year? Is what do you want from Santa, SM?
Nothing, bro. I don't really rely on people like that.
Some socks, boxer shorts.
Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever's going, I'll have it. I'll have it all.
Do you know what I'm after a gaming chair. I'm after a new chair.
A new gaming chair, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Good for you, mate. You probably spend too much time playing games at your age. Welcome, Nine-Efa.
Oh, SM, have you or Nines, have you ever built a house of cards?
A what?
A house of cards. Have you ever built a house of cards?
Oh no, you mean like stack them up in that triangle formation? No, I've maybe I've done it as a kid or something, but not for a long time.
Got bad nerves, yeah?
Why is that? What's the bad news?
No, bad nerves. Got bad nerves. You can't do it like.
No. I think I'm probably quite good at it.
Yeah. What about you, Nines? Because I cheated the other day. I built it, but I used Pritt stick. I proper cheated.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, that kind of defeats the whole purpose, innit? Because you're supposed to balance them and lean them against each other, innit? So cheating with glue is obviously.
I had my daughter convinced.
Oh, well done, man! You fooled a child, did you?
Yeah.
That must be a great achievement in your life. You fooled.
Yeah. She was amazed. It was amazing. Like, yeah.
Top of the league.
Top of the league. Oh God.
Liverpool are top of the league. And we are hunting. Come on. You never walk alone,
is that
son.
all you have to say?
Oh God. Open your heart.
Yeah, anyway, I really come on to talk to this coconut in the fucking in the chat. This coconut, wait. Danny uncoconutted filtered. Like, what's your problem? Like, what do you jump on, Danny? Because you shared a post that made absolutely no sense. So see if you can verbalize it a little bit more. So jump on, man, because apparently you want some attention from the blacks. So jump on, you fucking coconut.
What did he say? Nines. What was his
You
comment?
want some attention from the blacks.
What was his comment that he started in the chat? Is it what Veli said? Or has he said more?
Oh no, because he made a post as well, and he added a few of the melanated people. So yeah, that's why I'm calling the coconut. But it doesn't really make any sense. So maybe he can verbalize it better than he tried to write it, because it just retarded. But jump on, man, because the blacks are here.
Yeah, jump on, Danny. Jump on, Danny. I could do with a laugh this morning. Come on, bro. Come on.
Danny,
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Come on, Danny. The blacks
you know when he jump up, yeah, he fucking smoke a lot of you, but Danny.
Hang on.
Funny enough, though, in his post there was a whole Sikh guy. That's what I'm saying. I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Well,
Danny's got a receipt. You lot to be fucked, but I'm telling you now.
He's asking what you should jump on for.
Hold on a minute. One second. He's saying, what am I jumping on for? Sorry, I left to find a translator. So who are you saying that can't speak English, Danny? This is what I'm trying to say here. There's one old fucking heifer around this place just grooming all the young people, you know. Who can't speak?
Hold on. Scientific method said that. So scientific method said he can't understand me. But I really think he's lying, just to make me look stupid. But hey, I'm all about helping you, scientific.
I got an appointment, Heart. You ain't got no appointment, man. You nines, you go into some But you know, and this is what I'm trying to say, Danny. Yeah, it's so interesting when someone like you says that. Do you know what I'm saying to you, Danny? Because Danny, did your father not speak patois around you? In fact, did any of your Jamaican family speak patois around you, man? In fact, do you know any of your black family? To be honest, because the way in which you talk there, clearly you do not, you have not come up around the other side of your family. Because most people in England who are of an immigrant background, many of them are even gifted to speak 2 or 3 languages. So when a little retard like you says something like that, it makes no sense. Like a whole racist like Wendy and them peppers, yeah, I get it from them. But you're a whole mixed race person with mixed race heritage. You see what I'm saying to you? So what? Did your dad speak Irish to your mum then? Did your dad forget about patois and start fucking speaking in Irish to your mum?
Is that true? Fucking men in England can speak 3 languages.
Danny, I have to now assume that either 1, you was adopted or fostered, or 2, you didn't grow up with no part of your other side of your family. That's got to be my assumption. Because even Taffy, who is indigenous to the land, I'm sure he speaks a version of Welsh or whatever that we wouldn't understand. So would you say the same thing to Taffy?
Do
you say the same to the Scottish?
What a dog,
Speak Welsh. Can't speak Welsh. That's the hilarity of it all.
Oh, what do you mean? What a dog, York and Val?
Yeah,
You're racist to yourself, Coconut Man. You're actually just racist to
All right.
yourself, man.
Let me
Get me?
get my
You're
Welsh
racist to yourself,
translator up.
Coconut Man. You've even
I
got
swear down.
Northerners that speak a different way, this, that, and the other. What are you talking about? This is what
I
I'm
swear
saying,
down.
man. People like
Yeah.
you who pretend to be patriotic and English and all this bullshit, you're really not. You're
Yeah,
really not. Because if you knew
when
anything
I
about
go
England,
Nines, when I go to prison, I'm going to learn Welsh. I'm going to come out and I'm going to be able to speak fluent Welsh.
well, there you go, man. Welsh and Arabic. Don't forget the Arabic.
Yeah, no, well, Arabic's a bit easier than Welsh. I might have to learn Arabic.
Taffy, you hear me?
Yeah.
You got a court date?
No.
You going to court? You got to go
No,
court?
I don't know, bro.
Oh. Are you waiting? What they're going to tell you back in January?
Oh, let me just put this.
So, in fact, this is a scummy update. Now, is this true or not?
Can I put
We've
this
been
to
doing
the
a little
panel
whip
minute?
around for you in
So
the black
can I put this
community.
to the panel a minute? Can I put this to the panel a minute? So this is what's going on, right? Right, this is what's going on a minute. Hold tight a minute, right? So on the 2nd of October, I was released and I'm under investigation. What does that mean to you lot?
You're in trouble.
Under investigation.
Yeah. So what I'm literally doing now is waiting for the CPS, like.
So have you spoke to your solicitor?
I got a good solicitor, bro, yeah.
I would say get your bags packed.
Have you told them about?
He told me I was pretty much fucked.
Have you told them about your mitigating circumstances?
He told me I was pretty much fucked in regards to what I said. There's no sort of getting away from that. But as long as I can put across that I didn't really mean it, then we're happy days.
Wait, so this is true stuff, Taffy?
I did say I was going to go down to an asylum complex with.
All right. So who glossed you up, Taffy?
I don't know, love.
Who do you think? Do you think it's someone on our side or the scummy side?
I think it's definitely somebody I know.
What, on YouTube?
But when they reported it in, they went anonymous.
Wow.
If you know what I mean.
I'm telling you, Taffy, man. I tell you, boy. But you know it's got nothing to do with us, though, Taffy. You know that, right?
Hey, I wouldn't be up here now having civil discord with you if I thought that it was any of you. Do you know what I mean?
Good, like, you know it's got nothing to do with the blacks. But you'll be all right,
Taffy, hold on a sec, though. You know when you rang the feds here to ask them about the so-and-so, did they already have a report in then?
I lied about that. I was testing the water. I lied about that. That never happened.
Oh, what, they just called you?
Yeah, they just called me, yeah.
Well, they just come knocked on your door and then...
Yeah, they come fucking SAS, the cunts.
Yeah, fuck that.
Nah, Taffy, hold on a minute.
Was
Are
it flying
you being
squad
for
in your
real?
front garden?
Huh?
How did they get your address?
It's fucking out there, isn't it? I suppose it's fucking... Like, I thought it was, do you know that captain? Do you know that captain, geezer? The fucking Scottish fucking cunt. Eh?
Oh,
Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was, like, literally threatening to do something fucking God knows how long ago. I'll get Taffy, I'll get Luke type of thing.
I don't think Captain would do that still. I don't know him from a can of paint. But I don't think he would do that still.
It's like at the end of the day, I said it, so I'll have to hold my hands up on it and take the fucking full responsibility again myself.
So they're doing you for what? Threatening to burn down a building?
Well, malicious communications, if you know what I mean. Nice.
Oh, okay.
You want to be careful, bro. People don't have time for that.
And for being too handsome on YouTube.
Wait a minute, wasn't that
I've
same
been
offence?
threatened with that, actually.
But Taffy, do you know that same offence? Someone got years for that recently, innit? Over the
Yeah. But the thing is, I got one of Randy's lucky suits to wear. So.
So Taffy, then let me ask you a quick question. What was making you so angry for you to say such a thing? What was you seeing or hearing?
Nines, I would love to tell you the truth with regards to what was making me angry, but I can't. I can't because it's too deep. It's too deep, right? But also, what was pissing me off was this place that I was talking about wasn't even finished being built quite yet. But by the time I got arrested, they were literally moving people in. But when I made the comment, there was nobody living in.
All right, then I'll just ask you one more question. I'll leave it there.
It was like it was one for two reasons. So mainly the reasons I can't explain, and I'm not going to go there. But the other one was there are lots of people living on the streets in South Wales, and I mean lots. And these people seem to be getting pushed up front, and I find that disrespectful to the people who've been living on the streets. And don't get me wrong, Names.
They should be able to help both.
Some of them people, they choose to live on the streets. They choose to do that, But there's some people who've been waiting years, and then there's people coming in and then get in.
They should be able to help both people, innit? The people, the homeless people on the street that need rehousing, they should be able to help them.
Of course.
And since you know what it was, remember, when it was COVID and all that sort of stuff there, and it was snowing, they found places for people to be able to be staying, innit? The
not even when there was snowing, just generally as well, Biggage. Just generally,
when it was COVID and all that. I'm saying, the government can house people.
I just like to let you know, there's been umpteen amount of people displaced now from Storm Bert. Sort of 52 villages within the South Wales valleys are flooded, and I mean flooded up to the wingmillers, So it's and so they're going to be homeless this Christmas.
I drove past some floods today in London. I've been out from early. I was out from when it's been dark. So
I heard you driving yesterday with the rain smacking against the window.
Been raining all night.
Yeah, well, it was raining non-stop 24 hours, and the drains are out of date, out of touch. They just couldn't keep up. The storm drains couldn't keep up with the shit.
Can I say something, Taffy? Yeah, the thing is, this year is what I'm wondering. Is you can have the opinion that it's bad for the government to prioritize people that have never done anything for this country to be giving them housing when they just turn up at the shows. You could say that that's a bad decision by the. You can also make the point
that the government should. I'm blaming the government. I'm blaming the government for building this place.
Taffy, let me make my point. Taffy, you're misunderstanding. Let me make my point. So you can say that point about the government prioritizing, people from outside the country, and then you can add to that and say there are people inside the country whose families, who themselves may have contributed, who are part of the the country already established citizens. They're homeless and starving and dying. The government should be focusing on them. I think a lot of us would agree to those 2 points. But then to add to that some emotional outburst that suggests that you hate the people that are coming in, or that something bad should happen to them.
The people who are coming in. I never said that though.
Yeah, but what did you exactly say about the buildings that they might be housed in?
I said I'll go down there with a box of matches and a clipper like that.
Yeah, but you see, now this is my point, is that I would agree with you if you said the government, maybe should not be prioritizing, extraneous people. And I would agree with you if you said the government would be fine to prioritize people from within the country. But then, hang on. The third thing that you would say there is turning up somewhere with a box of matches. Like that, there's no place for that in any civil discourse, in any conversation, any intellectual conversation, any point you want to make about politics. There's no place. There's no place for the phrase "I would turn up there with a box of matches and set it on light." That's terrorist behavior. That's a terrorist. That's a terrorist mentality and terrorist behavior.
I've said it betterly in other ways. I'm not proud of what I said. It was a stupid thing to say. So
yeah, but you see, in the context at the time that you said it, when people were actually physically going out with boxes of matches and setting fire to places where
no,
people
it was before that.
were,
In all
you gotta
fairness,
be,
it was
you gotta be,
before.
you gotta
No,
see
it
that
was
that was the
before
worst time
that.
in the world for you to have that mistake.
No, in all fairness, it was before all that happened. I said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look, listen, mate. I think you're a nice guy, yeah, and I think that maybe sometimes you get a bit emotional and maybe a bit drunk, and you say things which you don't really mean. And I truly believe that. I think you say things you don't actually mean. But the problem is there's a lot of people out there listening to people who say things and actually act upon it. And you know, in public platforms,
100%.
you got to be aware of that.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I would just say,
But,
listen, go in court. Yeah, they value honesty. Yeah, so I reckon if you just go up there and be yourself, I think most
well,
sensible judges would see that you're not
did,
that kind of person. You're not that kind of
whoever
person. This
did
is not
glass on me,
this is not
whoever
typical
did
of you.
glass on me, didn't do it out of safety for these fucking people who were going to be moving into this place. They done it just as a point scoring exercise to show fucking they got one up on Taffy. Like, I got you,
So
Taff.
when you spoke to your barrister, your solicitor, or whatever,
Yeah.
was they speaking about any sort of jail time mitigating circumstances? How was they? What sort of would they think it was going to go to court? Not the CPS might drop it, might not drop it.
Well, there's a good chance it could go to court. There's a good chance it could go NFA. Who knows, bruv? Who knows? Like,
depends on the mood of the day, yeah.
yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. But
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, that look, all evidence will be taken into consideration. Yeah, so if you're someone who's got a background and much involvement, yeah, Taffy,
And
look,
especially if you got links to the far right and all that.
Yeah,
sort of stuff,
exactly.
that might go
If you was in
against
their
you.
Telegram groups, if you was in their Telegram groups and promoting their stuff regularly, that would look very bad on you.
Yeah, I know Dave Smith. Yeah.
No. But listen, Tap. Seriously though, like they were saying, like say you was like a known, say because you know there's like a couple of extreme people that think crazy stuff or whatever. Say you did have any Telegram links to extreme groups, or you were sympathizing, loads of posts to sort of thing was like that, then that might be stuff that goes against you in it. But you see, you can use maybe ever to use your thing. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so you can use that on your side, right? So
I've never been in any groups.
I've never known.
No, I've never been in any groups. Like,
if it's just an off the cuff comment.
Yeah, man.
And also,
what they're
just
gonna say
just
is they're not gonna say that. Sorry, Nancy. They're not gonna say ignorance is in the defense, is it? That was it.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, I'm man enough to hold my hands up and say, yeah, I said it, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I can't take that back. But it's like, you guys sort of know me, and you guys know I wouldn't fucking do something like that.
I would speak to this listener and say, what's the best defense? What would be the best
option
for defense?
You know what, Veli? The best thing is, look, the one thing that might be a saving grace here, which I've realized, is that in his case, the phrase that he said was, I would turn up there with it's a hypothetical, two, it's only referring to himself. It's not the same as saying, we should all go out there.
Up there and burn it down.
People who specifically said things like, we should all get together, rally up the troops, get people, let's turn up there. People who said stuff like that, they have the whole book thrown at them. But what you said was just more personal, like, I would do this. And even then it's hypothetical.
What I've noticed is
you might be all right. You might get away still.
I'll be on that still.
Yeah, just stick to that side of it.
I noticed the previous ones and the ones they're gunning for have been fast tracked. They couldn't have gone to court, type of thing. Yeah.
You're right. You're definitely right about that.
I've been waiting 8 weeks now for CPS. Like,
listen, Taffy, as a immigrant myself, with good moral and high standing in my community, I'll give you a character reference if needed, Fab. And you can let them know that you actually know some immigrants, you know what I mean? And it was just
God bless you. Thank you.
On your, and obviously you can let them know you know some blacks as well, you know what I mean? to boost it up.
And me personally, I would stand up in court and lie for you, Taffy. I'll say he has never called me the P word. Never in his life.
I'll say that he's never accused me of being racist and all of these things, Taffy. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, SM. Yeah. I was also thinking about writing a letter.
I'm going to stand up in court and say, my name's Esau. Yeah.
You might get beat up for that. You might get beat up, and I might get a couple of extra years. I might get a couple of extra years for that. Yeah. But I'm thinking of, like, if it does go to court, I'll write to the judge a nice little letter saying, I didn't fucking mean it. Like, chill out. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I reckon you should hope for the best, but expect the worst.
Yeah. Just tell the judge you're a flat earther and claim disability.
Well, I did hope that it wouldn't go down now before Christmas, and I think it won't go down before Christmas. So anything after Christmas is a bonus. To be fair, yeah. We deal with it.
Just buy a little, really, really small mobile phone from now, Taff. You know, the really small one.
Oh, funny enough, Nines, I bought myself a little 30-quid burner. I have, yeah.
Yeah, but is it small enough, Taff?
It's buttons on the cunt.
Use your kettle.
Yeah, but you gotta get it in, Taff. You gotta get it in, son. So you know what I mean? I don't know how big the Taff. I don't know how big the Taffster is.
Well, he's big enough. He's big enough, I suppose.
All right, then. Well,
start learning how to cook soup in the kettle as well, man. Use your kettle to start cooking stew in that.
Whip it up.
Do that. Ask Katie, you pick it. You got your pick here,
man. I fucking smashed it up a little dirty, but stop licking cunt. You shut his mouth.
Oh, God. Askety, you in a good state, cuz.
Oh, fuck off, Askety, you quim.
Where is he? You're on mute, cuz.
Yeah, Askety will show you how to bring the charges in, innit?
Use the Askety defense.
Yeah, get the phone charger where the pin folds in, yeah? Not the usual one.
I reckon Askety will be the best character.
Magic. Yeah, Mike is shit.
I'm sorry, but I don't go back. Yeah, your mic's cutting out, man. Askety.
Your microphone is shit.
Hey, get your mic is mad, bro. I can't hear you. Hey, replug your mic in, bro. It's cutting out terribly. We can't hear you, bro.
Your mic's ass, Getty. Your mic is ass, Getty.
Your microphone is fucking shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, hold on 1 second as well. Sorry, Scummy Side reports. Are you and the dog shagger okay now?
Me?
Yeah,
dog
you.
Shagger.
Smash his fucking head in. Smash his fucking head in when I see his name. I don't even know.
All right, I'm just checking in.
I'll put him in hospital with my cunt.
Okay, because someone was saying that you lot were sharing dog biscuits, so I had to come and check in still. But all right, no problem.
Yeah, don't get that twisted and I don't be sharing no dog biscuits. Oh, Ghost, your microphone is
Ghost, your mic is shit as well, man. I don't know what your mic's what's going on with that Islamic mics today, cuz. Must be the Harami panel.
You gotta go and pray now before
Ghost, your mic's bad, you know.
boy. You gotta go and pray before you use your microphone, boy.
Hey, Taffy, I think Ghost is saying, that he wants to give a character reference for you.
Yeah, I think he needs to go and pray to his microphone is fucking online and
Ghost, your mic's shit though, bro. Rejoin.
These part-time Muslims, they don't know what the crack is.
You said the racist dogs. Hey, Taffy, what's this race? I keep seeing this. What's this racist dogs in Wales talk then? What the dogs in Wales racist in that? Yeah?
Oh, that's Welsh Labour for you, bruv. So, like, literally...
K-word, N-word. Pay word.
Only in Wales now can you have a racist dog. Yeah. Yeah, I got a black and white dog, so I'm alright.
Nothing to do with racism or anything like that, have you?
But it's only dogs out towards the country. It's only dogs out towards the country. If you know what I mean.
I thought dogs are colorblind anyway. How could they be racist?
How can a dog be fucking racist? Full stop.
Hey, Taffy.
They can't pin it on Taffy until they go at the dogs.
Now, Taffy, have you got like previous criminal record or anything? You ain't got that?
No, I haven't. Oh, believe it or not, I haven't. I'm squeaky clean.
You alright?
Yeah. My history sound like, it's just yeah.
I think you was do you think you was radicalized in that time, bro? I'm not even being funny. I'm being dead serious. Do you think there was like an element? No?
No.
All right, cool.
No.
Mic check. Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me?
No.
Your mic's still shit, man. Well, I don't know what's
wrong.
Road closed, what are you doing?
So then does that mean that you still hold those feelings then, Taffy?
No. I look back on it. It was a well stupid comment, like. But yeah, that's it at the moment.
You say that there was a couple of old ladies that was radicalized. All right, listen. Why don't you make up this story? Say there's a couple of old ladies that was radicalizing you online. They keep making streams and they keep like encouraging people.
Go
against migrants and all that sort of stuff. There, like they radicalized you.
I'm not even saying it in jest, right? I'm generally making I'm generally
AKA, bro.
Yo, let's get it. Your thing's fucked. Stop talking, man.
Let's get it. Your mic's dead, bro.
Is mine better now, Veli? Veli, 1 second. My mic better now?
You're good. Fucking hell, your mic's normal. Your mic's normal. God damn, go.
No. I've connected to the Bluetooth in the car now. Not
I had to turn it down, man.
That's better.
But what I'm saying,
all right. Nines, can I just give in? 1 second. 1 second.
It was Wendy Woo it was Wendy Woo's fault why Taffy got radicalized. We should all blame Wendy Woo still, man.
I think
definitely.
As gay, log on, man. We can't hear you.
Your mic is ass. It is shipping. You got mad.
Alright, Asketi, I think what Taffy did was absolutely disgusting. As a father
oh my God.
Of a young child, is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't suggest that he deserves to go to prison for it, though, would you?
I think he does because I think he should. I think he should go to jail and share a shell with Easy and sort of easy.
How long do you think he should get? Wait, Ghost. Let me just ask you, how many years do you think he should get for his comment? How many? If you were the judge, how many years would you give him?
No, I would give him about 18 months. I think about 18 months is about reasonable sentence.
Yeah.
All right. 18 months,
every day non-stop for a week. You should go to jail.
All right. So, what is Taffy? Yeah, you was like threatening to go and set a fire to somewhere where little children were, where women were, where men were.
Was there, you prick. Nobody was living there.
Let me finish.
Ghost. Hang on a
Nobody
minute.
was
To say that.
Wait,
Ghost. 1 second, yeah. To say that he threatened it, yeah, is slightly stretching, yeah, because he didn't put it in a way. He didn't put it in a way to say to someone that I'm gonna do that if you don't shut up or if you don't.
Can we play the recording? Taffy, can you play the recording? Can you play the recording, Taffy?
Hey, listen,
I want to hear
it. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Stop. No one can hear. Listen, wait. No one can't hear shit. Asketi, your thing has got to go, bro. Your thing's just got to go.
Sorry, bro. You've been voted off the panel, innit? Like, I might say it, innit? And like I said, I've only got like 5 minutes left or whatever. Anyway.
Fix your mic.
Like, listen, 1 second, Ghost, because I'm not even disputing what you're saying, yeah. But I'm definitely, and I'm not even being funny, Taffy. You know what I mean? I asked you the question very genuinely because I do believe that there was elements of radicalization and this grooming and whatever going on in that time. There's no way that there couldn't be. There's just absolutely no way that there couldn't be. You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
if you got people hearing something
nobody
24/7,
nobody made me say that.
Got
I said
radicalized
it.
by
I said it. Nobody made me say it.
say that no one. The thing is, though, Taffy, right? Because I asked you, do you still feel the same way now? And you said no.
No, it's a stupid. It was a stupid comment to make. Yeah.
So that shows me, and that's what I'm trying to say, that Taffy, that in that time you had been radicalized to say some stupid shit.
No.
Because in the cold light of day, you wouldn't do.
I often come out with stupid comments. I often come up with stupid comments.
Just stupid, yeah.
And the
Taffy
thing is,
saying that.
Let me finish. You can go.
Alright, I can go next, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Because the thing is, Taffy, right?
Yeah.
There's persons like yourself and others that will accuse other Muslims, you get me, of being radicalized, this and that, and rise for saying things about this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying?
But only the extreme ones. Only the extreme ones. Yeah.
No, but there you go. But you see, this
but you was extreme. What you said.
If anything, it shows how easy then, Taffy, it can be to become extreme.
Yeah.
Can I just say my bit, yeah? Alright. So sorry for not letting you proper flow, yeah. Alright. The thing is, yeah. The thing is, Taffy.
Why are you so fucking loud?
Oh man, for Taffy to hold these sort, shut man, stop crying. For Taffy to hold these sort of feelings against people that have said nothing to him or done anything to him is absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah, to hold this sort of.
You do not need to shout.
Alright, so for Taffy to hold these sort of feelings towards people that have absolutely said nothing to him, done nothing to him, is crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
In the building when I said it.
Yeah, but then people do nothing to you.
There was nobody in the building.
What did they do to you, Taffy? What did they do to you?
There was nobody in the building.
Yeah, but you just had an issue with foreigners then. If it wasn't towards us, you just had an issue with foreigners moving in. What did them children do to you, Taffy? What did them children do to you?
There was no children in the building.
There could have been little children, Taffy. You little prick. And you're fucking talking about setting a place on fire. Are you fucking dumb?
You dickhead!
Are you fucking stupid?
You dickhead!
Don't you fucking get it?
You fucking dickhead!
You don't understand that you're hating people that have done nothing to you, Taffy. They've said nothing to you. They've done nothing to you.
Fucking hater! Are you kidding, God? There's all you are is a fucking hater! You are a fucking hater!
They've said nothing to you, Taffy, and you're just hating on them for no fucking reason. They did nothing to you.
I fucking said it!
So why do I want to burn down a facility that is going to be created to help people, you fucking nutcase?
I don't!
You fucking idiot.
Hang on.
That's how stupid you are! I don't!
Can I clarify
You're
something?
a fucking idiot. No. Science, he's done this before. He went to Bradford and he's talking about men, women and children walking around and he's saying fuck them all and they do nothing to him. They said nothing to him.
I can't say fuck off or fuck you all. Can I?
Yeah, but what they done to you?
Yeah, but Taffy, correct me on this point. Yeah, when you said that you feel like going down with matches for that building, you were talking about a building that was about to be built or was in the process of being built, meaning that no one could obviously be staying there. It was a building being built for the purpose of housing immigrants. Yeah.
Or helping people. Yeah.
Yeah. But the point is that there's no idea that there were people living in there. There's no concept that there were children in there. It was an unbuilt building, meaning it was still in the process of being built. So he was talking about
for human beings. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, there was no human beings there. You acting as
yeah,
if
but
like
he's done this behavior before science. It's not the first time.
When he but Ghost, come on, man. That's not fair, is it? That's not an honest
people
and
in
fair
the building,
depiction
this
of the
guy will
situation.
still want to do that shit. Remember?
Yeah, but if that's the case, then you need the example of that. You need the evidence of the example of that. You can't stick two different things together and add them up to a crime.
No, science. The reason I'm making that conclusion because last time he spoke about boats and he was talking about shooting them.
There was nobody living in the building, you dickhead.
What about the boats that you're talking about?
The boats one, fair enough. That could be something different. I'm not sure about that.
Taffy, remember when you said shooting the boats?
What about the boats?
You said you wanted to shoot the boats last time, remember?
I said a warning shot away from the boat.
Warning shot. This is what I mean. He's a fucking cunt. He's an extremist. He's an extremist.
Come on, man. You know,
if I was an extremist, I would have said it's the boat one night. But I said a warning shot away from the boat.
Bro, Taffy, chill out, bro. Don't go too mad, bro. Remember, you're on a recording right now.
You know what he's like?
Yeah, he's just trying to wind you up, innit? Yeah, but you obviously know he's trying to wind you up, innit? Like, so don't fall straight into
But I think it's a better idea goes to explore the radicalization thing. You get me?
Yeah, he's got radicalized by Tommy Robinson and all this crap that he's into.
That's what I'm trying to say, man.
He's fucking prick.
For a period, listen to me, yeah? For a period of time, you were radicalized. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereby you, one second, whereby
he's an extremist.
I know you don't want to hear it, Taffy. I get it. It's not even a problem, innit? But you know my thing is truth and rights. You see what I'm saying? And you were radicalized momentarily. You see what I'm saying to you? For you to make such to make such Taffy, do you think it's an easy statement that you made? Do you think that's like just an everyday statement that you made?
No, because I told you.
Is it an extreme statement? Okay. Is it an extreme statement, Taffy?
I was in a fucking. I was in the wrong frame of mind. I was in a bad mood. For the wrong reason, I'm not going to tell you lot, right?
No,
but that might, right? But let me tell you now. I said it. I'll hold my hands up, and I'll fucking take it like a man.
No, that's fine. You pick up yourself and hold your hands up and take it.
You will when you're in
I'm just trying to make the point that whether you choose to believe it or not, you were radicalized. The mere fact that you're even, I know you don't want to see it like that, Taffy, but I'm telling you, the mere fact that you even said other things like you had other things going on, this, that, and the other. This is often the case.
To shoot the votes.
This is often the case with such people that get radicalized, bro.
Yeah, if I was in your court case, I will turn up with the recordings of what you've been saying about other immigrant communities.
Come on down.
I'll build a case and I'll make sure that you're sharing a cell with Easy. I never grasped anybody. I don't do that.
You grasped it, then. You just said you're going to come down with what?
No, I said if it was up to me, I would come to your court case and provide the full evidence of what you've done.
Stop talking about it and fucking do it.
All right, because you want to shoot innocent men, women, and children that are traveling on boats.
For even sake, this is embarrassing. We want it where the women over there don't have to wear the, you know what. And then I said, oh, well, that makes sense. That's nice. Then I saw women interviewed. They said, we want to wear them. We've worn them for 1,000 years. Why would anybody tell us not to? They want to. What the hell are we getting involved for? In fact, it's easier. You don't have to put up makeup. Look how beautiful everyone looks. Wouldn't it be easier? Wow. Right? Wouldn't that be easy? I'll tell you, if I was a woman, I don't want to. Wow. I'm ready, darling. Let's go. It's true. It's
Taffy, you don't want to shoot boats now, do you? Or do you still have that feeling? You still have them feelings?
Now, when it comes to raising children, what's your best parenting advice?
Neglect. Do you know, I have my children. Let me put it this way to you. I just feel I can confide in you. My daughter has a wife. My son has a husband. Does that tell you a little bit about what I have to put up with?